Welcome back to our channel, the channel for the latest news and untold stories about Catherine, the Princess of Wales and her royal family. Today, we bring you breaking news. William and Catherine finally make emotional moves for their kids amid the cancer diagnosis. Just a great family. In order to inform their children about their mother's health issue, the Prince and Princess of Wales must endure a special conversation. A report states that the Prince and Princess of Wales decided to take their children on vacation to their estate at Adelaide Cottage during the school break, and coming up with a creative approach to inform the children about their mother's condition using humour. Their mother's and grandfather's health has been a major topic of conversation between the Prince and Princess of Wales. One of the hardest things you'll have to do as a parent is tell your kid that you're sick with cancer. Because it's our nature to want to shield our children from harm, we often fail to do so. Parents who attempt to shield their children from hearing the news of a cancer diagnosis may end up being more damaged than good. The Prince and Princess of Wales are holding off on informing their kids that their mother has had cancer because they don't have all the information they need on the illness's nature, treatment options, and prognosis. Your kids may have questions about your cancer diagnosis, and this manner that you may perhaps answer to them. Visualizing the whole picture, rather than simply individual parts, helps children comprehend better. Your kids will see you more as a certain and knowledgeable if you're well versed on cancer and its treatment. As a result, their children experience a sense of safety that's crucial while dealing with a catastrophe. Prince George and Princess Charlotte seem to comprehend and assist their mother much, according to an informant who is close to the Wales family. Caring for oneself demonstrates maturity. Charlotte allegedly planned a spa day for her mother at their house in the weeks that followed after Catherine's homecoming from the London clinic. The youngsters were definitely left with a lot of concerns by the scenario. The Prince and Princess of Wales have decided not to inform Prince Louis, who's just 5 years old and does not yet comprehend the gravity of his surroundings. This may cause him to freak out. Prince William is quite distressed by this choice. However, in the sake of protecting their youngest son, William and the Princess of Wales wholeheartedly support this. The prince's lives have been turned upside down by the drama surrounding Catherine's recuperation. Prince George X, Princess Charlotte VIII, and Prince Louis V seem to have been affected by all the crazy conjecture that's been going on online over their mother's operation on her stomach and recuperation. Also, the picture scandal surrounding Mother's Day should not be overlooked. According to a close family friend and specialist on royal families, the three youngsters from Wales are considered quite protective of Catherine. In addition to Catherine, the kids were also impacted. According to Majesty's Magazine, the magazine's editor, their mum was getting sick, so they become extremely mindful of her. That's to say, it wasn't entirely successful despite Catherine's best attempts to keep things regular for the kids. George, Charlotte and Louis were unable to observe their mother in hospital, supposedly due to school. Princess Catherine spoke on the significance of informing Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis concerning her diagnosis of cancer in a short film released by Kensington Palace. The former butler of King Charles believes that the Princess of Wales experienced extremely hard and unusual talks regarding the kids when she was undergoing chemotherapy. Making sure that her kids would comprehend the news of their mother's cancer diagnosis was Princess Catherine's first priority. According to Grant Harold, who served 7 years under King Charles. His tenure with the royal household began in 2004 and ended in 2011. It was different when Princess Catherine spoke to her 3 kids, he said with certainty. The discourse was adapted, according to Harold, to accommodate the ages of Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis by the Princess of Wales. I can almost imagine that the discussion between the kids was challenging and unique, says Harold. As an example, I imagine that the discussion with Louis has been more delicately worded than with George and Charlotte. The older kids have a better grasp of it. According to his explanation, it was perhaps a little more direct, but the most essential thing was to have an optimistic outlook. For that reason, you can't help but cry whenever you see a photo of Catherine with her 3 young children. A mother's decision to have that talk is monumental. You may expect Charlotte and George to be strong advocates for her. "This one's hard," he informed in a report. "I have confidence that the young people are going to handle it just like any other kids their age would do. However, I also feel that the capacity of their parents to remain composed will have a positive impact on the kids." Princess Catherine shared an update on her health in a brief video that she shared on the 22nd of March. She made the announcement after her cancer diagnosis and January surgery. In her speech, the Princess of Wales addressed an exceptionally difficult couple of weeks for everybody in our family. To protect their young family, she and her husband William spent time performing whatever we could do. The deal with their diagnosis of cancer in secrecy, she says, adding that it arrived into being a tremendous shock. "As you might expect, this has required some time," she said. "Before being able to begin my therapy, I needed time to recuperate from a major operation. The most important aspect to remember is that we both spent a lot of time reassuring George, Charlotte and Louis that I'd be acceptable and explaining everything they need to know in a manner that they can understand. Just as I told them, I'm doing okay and becoming stronger daily by concentrating on what would benefit in my recovery, mentally, physically and spiritually." The timing of Princess Catherine's message via video was allegedly planned to align with her kids' Easter vacation. This is the Lambrook School where Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis all go to school. Their Windsor house, Adelaide Cottage, is close to the prestigious prep school. Catherine probably would like her kids to be alone from the commotion around her illness, by letting everyone know when school was out. She could give the kids a good head start on what you've been to come without having to worry about how others would react. Because it's a private institution, Lambrook enjoys more generous term breaks compared to public institutions. They'll be off for 3 weeks till the start of the summer session on April 17th, and they'll be leaving in the start of July 2024. The princess is still undergoing treatment for her cancer, the specific kind of which has not been revealed. But in the recent visit of Queen Camilla, she stated Princess Catherine is doing well so far. Thanks for watching today's video. Is the choice made by the Prince and Princess of Wales one that you can get behind? Farewell for the time being, and please inform us of your ideas.